Welcome back. What I want to review now is the poster that I went over with the participants in the workshop. But let's review it so that you understand it, so that when you review this poster, you'll know how to teach it. If we start at the top, the whole idea of the title, The Business of Winning, is to suggest, and we do this with all of our clients as we sell all year long, is that we need to run sport as a business. And what does business have? It has departments, it has talent, it has outcomes, it's got to be financially sound, and equally, sport has to be run the same way. If you remember Clive Woodward taking over English rugby, he took it from a cottage industry, a recreation, and built it into a business where it's professional and it's done perfectly. We, in our presentations, let people know that that's the way we operate. The business of winning is the idea that in this country, the United States, winning is almost a swear word, and it's misconstrued. There isn't anybody in the world that's ever competed that doesn't want to win. However, when we're working with children, winning isn't just by a score, it's getting the right smile. It's being able to achieve something that they're taught. For some kids, showing up every day is winning. So whatever it is, we need to find out from our receiver exactly what it is. The beginning of the pyramid starts at the very top, the very way that you would look at education. In our country, it's K through 12. The idea that the bottom of the poster would be K, all the way to the top of the poster where you would graduate to 12 years of schooling. It varies in different countries, but I'm sure you get the idea. We started at the beginning because of my work that I'm doing with Clive Woodward now, with the British Olympics. We're now working with Watford and soon to be other teams because they're interested in winning, they're interested in running it like a business, and they're interested in our ways that we go about with our process to create that. When we show the movie at the top of the disc, and hopefully you've seen that by now, if not, you need to get your district leader to show you it. It's a 4-minute tape that we call Winning by Inches, and it's a representation of years and years of hard work by people who have exceeded beyond other people's expectations and have gone on to the elite level. One of the things that we try to sell in our business is this idea at the elite level, how difficult it is to achieve elite status. In the last Olympics for Great Britain, you had 4 people that won gold by a cumulative time of 12 minutes. Equally, the cumulative time that they won the gold by was only 0.054 seconds. Excellence is something that we're trying to develop, but it takes years and years of practice, dedication, great coaching, and individual persistence to get to that level. We show this tape because, one, it's exciting. It shows people from all walks of life, different people that they know that have achieved success. And we try to stress this point that for our programs, there's less than 1% of the people in the United States that will ever go on to play Major League Soccer or Division I. So therefore, the pyramid at the top represents not just that 1%, but more importantly, everything else that we're going to teach represents the 99%, because without them, there wouldn't be the 1%. After we've gotten people to understand the concept of the business and winning by inches and how hard it is, we try to get people to realize that one of the problems that we have in sport across the world, but certainly in this country, is our philosophy of coaching. In fact, we get them to do an exercise in the room when we're selling, and we ask everybody to stand up, you can try this, close their eyes, and point to north. Well, you can imagine arms are pointing all over the place in all different directions, and I ask them to open their eyes, and they begin to see that they're pointing in all different directions. I kid with them at that point and say that somebody's going to get lost after the presentation. But the point I'm trying to make is that the pointing represents the varied different approaches that we all take in our coaching because we don't have an agreed upon philosophy. We based our philosophy on science. We based our philosophy on research, a lot of our behavioral research, a lot of the work that we've done with Clive. and all the different modules that we could put into the idea of a scientific approach. But ours is called strength-based coaching, or SBC. Strength-based coaching stands for a philosophical approach of how to get the best out of people. As you'll notice to the left of the screen, there's a CBA going down the left-hand side, and we build all of our presentations with trying to build pictures in people's heads or concepts or ideas. We believe that the overall concept of our whole business is about performance and productivity. If you'll notice, when I did the workshop with the candidates that work for us, I asked them if they had an opportunity to go on to play for Liverpool or Everton or whoever their team might be, would they want to do it? Did any of them say no? They all would do it. So would you. If your child, when you get married and you have children, if you do, if your child had a chance to go to Oxford or Cambridge or Harvard or Yale, would they do it? Everybody answers yes. So in our sales presentation, we ask our participants, would you do that for your child? And every parent says yes. So everybody's interested in getting better. That is the basis by which we coach. We assume that no matter what talent we get in front of us, whether they're 3 years of age or 18, it's all about performance and productivity. That's strength-based coaching, and that's the second section of this pyramid. Strength-based coaching is really about strength. And strength is defined as anyone who's able to do something over a period of time and they make it look easy and they're consistent. As you saw in the clip that we showed to begin with, all of our elite athletes that are so good make it look easy, including referees that do it well. They make it look easy. So they have strength in their performance. We've actually built a formula for that in strength-based coaching. It's S, strength, equals T, talent plus knowledge plus skill, gets us a strong, defined individual in whatever discipline they may be in. And that involves 3 areas of human behavior: how people think, the cognitive areas of their development, how they feel, the emotions, and ultimately what they do. Our approach is very different, it's very positive, and it's very constructive. Let's move to the next section, which is called Winning People. Winning People is all about what we call our dominant selling idea. How do we win over the people that we're working with? That is developed by the way we sell, the way we coach, and most importantly, developing programs that help people grow and develop. And since we are the official program of the National Soccer Coaches Association, and we have strength-based certification programs, we have ways of enhancing people's development, whether they be a child or an adult.